Hello and good day everyone. We are the Group 4 and now we will discuss about social and political stratification. What is social and political stratification? Sociologists use the term social stratification to describe the system of social standing. Karl Marx looked at in terms of wealth produced in relation to the ownership of means of production.
Ang social stratification ay ang estado ng isang tao sa society. Si Karl Marx ay isang German philosopher, economist, historian, sociologist, political theorist, journalist, critic of political economy, and socialist revolutionary. Base sa kanya, ang social stratification ay nasusukat sa magkaibang role ng tao sa paggawa. Either sila ang may-ari o sila ang nagtatrabaho para sa iba. Halimbawa na lamang dito ay kapag ikaw ang may-ari ng kumpanya, ikaw ang makakakuha ng pinakamarami sa kinikita ng kumpanya mo, kumpara sa mga nagtatrabaho para sa iyo. Ang kayamanan ay pwedeng pera, ari-arian at iba pang assets. Ayon naman kay Max Weber na isang German sociologist, historian, jurist, and political economist, ang social stratification ay nahahati sa tatlo: kayamanan, kapangyarihan, at reputasyon sa society. Ang estado ng isang tao ay nasusukat sa tatlong ito. Halimbawa, mababa man ang kapangyarihan at kayamanan ng isang college professor, maganda naman ang kanyang katayuan o reputasyon. Mababa man sa pera at reputasyon ng isang nagtatrabaho sa gobyerno, mas mataas naman ang kanyang kapangyarihan. Ang political stratification ay pwedeng naaayon sa nakasanayan o nakagawian ng tao, tulad ng norms, values, class structures, status groups, associations, and laws na bumubuo sa relasyon ng mga tao sa society.
Norms are fundamental concept in the social sciences. They are most commonly defined as rules or expectations that are socially enforced. For example, saying bless you when someone sneezes. Values are a person's or society's beliefs about good behavior and what things are important. Class structures are the composition, organization, and interrelationship of social classes within a society. Status group is a group of people who are strongly associated with a particular social status, whether that be positive or negative. Association is a connection or cooperative link between people or organizations. The law is the system of rules which a particular country or community recognizes as regulating the actions of its members, and which it may enforce by the imposition of penalties. Basis of class according to Karl Marx and Max Weber. According to Karl Marx, basis of class can be measured through an individual's economic structure, which is the material prosperity and ownership of the means of production. Max Weber's three categories, on the other hand, are power, political or social authority or control, especially that which is exercised by the government; wealth, which is the material prosperity; and prestige, widespread respect and admiration felt for someone due to his or her achievements or quality. The concept of social stratification. Social exclusion is the process by which individuals are cut off from full involvement in the wider circles of society. May be due to poor housing, lack of employment, inferior schools, or limited transportation. Leads to lack of opportunities for self-improvement.
Ibig sabihin nito ay kapag ang isang tao hindi hinahayaang sumama o makihalubilo sa isang grupo dahil iba o mas mababa ang social status ng taong yan sa grupo. Kumbaga discrimination. Halimbawa, iniiwasan nyo ang kaklase nyo dahil mahirap sila.
Systems of stratification. Ibig sabihin, sa closed system of stratification, malabo o hindi na pwedeng mabago ang social status ng isang individual. Kabaligtaran ng closed system. Sa open system ay pwede pang mabago ang social status ng isang tao. Maaring tumaas o bumaba. Caste systems are closed satisfaction systems because people are unable to change their social standing. Caste systems promote belief in fate, destiny, and the will of higher spiritual power rather than promotion of individual freedom. People born into caste society are socialized to accept their standing for the rest of their lives. There are no opportunities to improve one's social position. Ang caste system ay isa ring closed system dahil hindi nagbabago ang social status ng isang tao mula pa nung pinanganak sila. The caste system divides Hindus into four main categories: Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and the Shudras. Many believe that the social groups originated from Brahma, the Hindu god of creation. Class system: stratification system based on ownership of resources and the individual's occupation or profession. A social class is composed of people who share the same background and the characteristics, like income, education, and occupation. Ito yung social classes. Hindi tulad ng caste system. Ang class ay isang open system kung saan pwedeng mabago ang social class ng isang tao na makamit niya gamit ang pag-aaral at pagtatrabaho. Dahil sa pagiging open ng class system, mas napapalaganap ang exogamous marriage. Exogamous marriage. Exogamy, also known as out marriage, is a socially accepted arrangement for marriage outside of a social group. Ibig sabihin ay ang pagpapakasal ng isang tao na hindi kauri o katulad ng sarili mong social class. Society in general still remains strongly influenced by other factors such as inheritance and pressure to conform.
Theoretical perspective on social stratification, conflict theory, takes critical view of social stratification, considers society as benefiting only a small segment. Stratification causes inequality. Drawn from ideas of Karl Marx. Karl Marx. Social stratification is influenced by economic forces and relationships in society are defined by factors of productions. Two groups: bourgeois, capitalist, own factors of production, land resources, business, and proletariat, upper class, proletariat workers who provide manual labors, lower class. Inequality causes workers to experience alienation, isolation, and great misery due to powerless status. This leads to class conflict.
Ayon sa conflict theory, ang stratification ay nakakagawa ng inequality sa society. Dahil ito sa idea ni Karl Marx na ayon sa kanya ay may dalawang grupo, ang bourgeois at proletariat. Ang mga bourgeois ang mayayaman, nasa itaas. Sila ang may-ari ng mga lupa, ari-arian, negosyo at mga proletariat. Ang proletariat naman ay ang mga nagtatrabaho at nagmamano-mano para sa mga bourgeois. Ayon pa kay Karl Marx, ang inequality ay nagtutulak sa mga nagtatrabaho na lumayo, umiwas at makaranas ng hirap dahil sa kawalan ng kakayahan o kapangyarihan. Ito ang nagiging dahilan ng class conflict.
Class conflict, also referred to as class struggle and class warfare, is the political tension and economic antagonism that exists in society because of socio-economic competition among the social classes or between rich and poor.
Symbolic interactionism. Micro-level perspective attempts to explain how people's social standing affects their everyday interactions. Leads to interaction within the same class. Stratification becomes a system that groups people, interests, background, way of life. People's appearance reflects their perceived social standing. Theory of conspicuous consumption. Buying a certain products to make a social statement about a status.
Ang symbolic interactionism ay isang micro-level perspective. Ibig sabihin, nag-focus ito sa maliliit na detalye at gawain sa araw-araw. Sinasabi rito na ang social standing ng isang tao ay nakakaapekto sa mga interaction o ugnayan niya sa araw-araw. At dahil dito, nakakapag-interact siya sa kapantay o katulad niya ng social class. Ang stratification ay nagiging sistema na naghihiwalay o nagugrupo sa mga tao. Base pa rito, ang itsura ng isang tao ay nagre-reflect sa sinasabing social standing niya. Ang theory of conspicuous consumption ay ang pagbili o paggastos para ipakita at makamit ang isang status o reputasyon sa society.
Social mobility. There are two main types of social mobility: the upward mobility and the downward mobility. Upward mobility, upward movement in social class, may be through education, employment, or marriage. Downward mobility, lowering of social class, brought by economic setbacks, unemployment, illness, and dropping out of school. Ability of individuals or groups to change their positions within a social stratification system. How individuals progress from a lower to a higher class, or how they lose their status and occupy much lower position in society. Major factor: economic status, accumulation of wealth.
Ang social mobility ang pag-iiba o pagbabago ng social class ng isang tao. May dalawang uri nito. Upward mobility ang pagtaas ng social status, pwedeng sa pamamagitan ng pag-aaral, pagtatrabaho, o pagpapakasal. Downward mobility naman kapag bumaba ang social class. Pwedeng dahil ito sa problema sa economy, kawalan ng trabaho, sakit, at pagtigil sa pag-aaral. Ang major factor nito ay economic status or accumulation of wealth, na ang ibig sabihin ay ang paglikom ng kayamanan tulad ng pera, ari-arian, lupa, at iba pang assets.
This is the end of our discussion. Thank you for listening. We hope you learned something.